Hi everyone, this is Kevin from KYA Real Estate. Welcome to District 20, where I am standing on is Sembawang Hill Drive. The unit that we're going to be sharing with you, it is a corner terrace. So where I am standing on right now is the car porch area. I'll be highlighting a few things about the car porch as well as around the circumference before we head in. So the first thing that we take a look is above us. So whatever you are seeing here, the car porch area has been done recently, and not just this. So this house is actually future-proof in terms of your EV charger as well as your solar panel. So the EV charger able to supply up to 22 kilowatts, and we take a step at the side. So on this area that we are walking on, you can think about it how you want to make full use of this. I mean, what they have placed over here are bicycles and more storage spaces. You have one of the most popular companies that is very well known in Singapore. So this is the Solar SG. So basically the panels have all been installed for you. So what I have gotten from the owners is that their monthly bill is about $400, and once they have installed this, it can cover around $300, so which is very good. So this means that when you buy over this unit, you do not have to install your solar panels. If you are very familiar with Sembawang Hill Drive, where are we standing on right now is actually on a hilltop. If you take a look in this direction that I'm looking at, the boundary wall elevates accordingly. The main door facing is facing southwest, but because of the high boundary wall, when the sun sets, take a look at the trees over there, you don't get much of direct west sun coming to the unit. But I'll be showing you around the whole unit because of us being a corner unit. I really love the family area. Let's go. So this land size that we are standing on is about 3,000 square feet approximately. In terms of build-up, we are looking at 4,002 square feet. So the length of this plot of land, you'll get 30.7 meters, and the width is about 9.8 meters. So you know exactly how big this plot of land actually is. There's a total of 6 bedrooms as well as a very sizable helper's room. At the same time, 3 of them are ensuite, and you have 2 more common baths. So let's head right in. One very important thing that caught my attention was how spacious the living is. Because today, if you're going to be buying a corner terrace or whatever, you're going to be buying a landed or semi-D, you want that spaciousness in your living as well as your dining, which is right in front of us. So they can comfortably place a 10-seater round table, and families would love this. So at one glance, you can see the whole view of the car porch as well as the living area, and personally, I feel that this is very warming to come into such a place. So on level 1, other than the living dining, you also have a granny's room, a helper's room, a under staircase storage, and the wet and dry kitchen. Let's go. So you can tell there is so many fridges over here because this house houses so many people. So underneath here, you have a storage space, which is important because this is a 3-level unit. This is the very first room that what I would have used for is a granny's room. However, they have used it for their storage. Welcome to the dry kitchen. So dry kitchen, they have actually done up the whole place when they first moved in. So whatever carpentry that you're seeing is more up to date. So of course, they have another fridge in front of me and a household shelter at the corner. So in front, this is where I was telling you a very good sizable helper's room can be. But likewise, they have also used this as a storeroom for now. And welcome to the back. And this is the wet kitchen. I like how open, the whole wet kitchen is because this is where there's a lot of heavy cooking done and you need proper ventilation. On top of us, they have actually done a shelter. If you want, you can actually convert this into an open air, whichever you want it to be. But the whole feeling when I'm at the back in the wet kitchen is very open. So as we head over here, this unit has already come equipped with a lift, and it was installed only after the current owner moved in. So you can be rest assured that this is well maintained. Welcome to the family area, and because we are a corner unit, you notice how spacious, how bright this area is. Because most of the time, this common area would be the dimmest because you have a neighbor at the side and you only have windows on the front and back, leaving this area without any natural light coming in. So on this level, you have 3 bedrooms. On my left hand side will be 2 common rooms with their own attached bath, and on the right hand side will be your master. So we will check out the common room first. Welcome to the first common room. A lot of storage spaces for you. Once all these are cleared, you can imagine where you should be placing a bed. You will have your own attached bath. So the other room is a mirror, so let's take a look. Yes, this is what I was talking about. You have a good size, queen size bed over here. I believe king is no issue so long you have those sliding wardrobes. And in front, it could be what they have used for right now, a study table or a makeup dresser, and you have your own attached bath on the right hand side. And now to the master, because the master stunned me. It is really, really very big. Welcome to the master. Not only you have a very spacious area for you to place your king size bed, side tables, there is still a lot of walking spaces for you, and just when you think this is enough, you have a TV console, and behind that you have a couch. And do you realize this is a flipping design? When your wife is asleep, you can flip it around and enjoy your own personal me time. I can visualize myself sitting on the couch with my wife, watching the TV, sipping on the wine. This is where they have built a shelter. It used to not be here, but they extended it out. You can park 2 cars and they are fully sheltered. So over here right now, they have actually have their area for their pet bunny. At the same time, maybe more sitting area, more lounging area for them to look out. So if you take a moment, let's head up. On this level, because like I mentioned to you, we are on Sembawang Hill Drive. So as we look ahead of us, it is more on like a downslope. So your neighbors are not very high in such a way that it actually blocks your view. And in front over here, you really have absolute privacy. So if let's say you are enjoying yourself so far as well as I am, give yourself a chance to come down to this unit and take a look, or else we will continue. And just when you think that this is all, the master comes with its own walk-in wardrobe as well. If it's big enough for me, it's definitely big enough for you guys. So on the left-hand side, you will have your master bathroom. Let's head to the attic level. And once we are here, the very first thing when you look up would be the window. So this allows natural light to be coming in. So on this level, you have 2 common rooms as well as a bathroom. So let's come on to the first common room on this level. So very, very good size. And every room comes with its own couch. You can imagine how big the room is. So you have wardrobes on the left-hand side, more storages on the right-hand side, a TV console, additional storage, and a very good size window that gives you that very natural feeling. So because they have opened a window above us, so on this level, along the walkway, it's very bright. In fact, I didn't turn on any of the lights. So come, let's head on. So on the other hand of this attic, you have a washroom in front and another common room here. And likewise, this doesn't come with a couch, but you can put in a king-size bed and carpentry storages. Look at how high the ceiling is. So in this video, I purposely did not mention about the ceiling height because it is just tall enough, honestly. And if you want, you can come down and measure on your own. So in front, you have another balcony that allows you to be doing your laundry in this area, or even the openness. Now that you are on the attic level, come and take a look at the view. Definitely you feel that feeling, because at my eye level, all I see is 50% sky, 50% houses, trees and greeneries, and overall that just feels so comfortable. We have also come to the end of the video. In terms of location, Mayflower MRT is 971 meters away from us. Aside from that, we have 5 primary schools within 2 kilometers. As for groceries, we have Howmart under 500 meters. Once again, I'm Kenneth from KY Real Estate. If you are keen, you're serious to check out this corner terrace, let me know.